what you did
lick
to me.
asleep last night.
Oh! Are you ready?
Everybody's seeing the in-between takes, the hyper-hydrating that the Bourbonniers have to go through. Welcome back to another 3 Bourbonniers. This is Taylor, this is Mitch, I'm Ethan, and we got Wild Turkey Master's Keep 1. Question mark?
1.
It says 1 on it, so.
What do we got here, Taylor?
It's a blend of 14, 10, and 9-year whiskeys, and then finished in toasted barrels for an undisclosed amount of time, and then bottled at 101 proof.
Yes.
So toasted is a big deal right now.
It is.
Every single company's coming out with it, and Wild Turkey's finally taking their crack at it. And so they're doing it with the Wild Turkey Master's Keep 1.
Full disclosure, this one kind of hurts the wallet a little bit.
Yes, definitely. Most Masters Keep due for any big ones.
We paid 175 bones for this, which was at retail.
Split.
We did find it at retail, and we split it 3 ways. That's the beauty of being a Bourbonnier, is that you get to split a bottle every once in a while, especially when it's this price.
Yeah.
So it hurts the wallet a little bit less.
And this came in a nice little box.
Yeah, it came in a box. I didn't bring it or anything like that to show. You guys can look it up if you want, but there is a nice display box with it and everything.
Isn't it open from the side?
Yeah, it opens from the sides. It's got a magnet in it and stuff, so it's
Cool.
cool. It's sweet, but we're more concerned with the bottle.
We just want to drink the liquid.
And
Yeah.
did you have the 101 that we tried?
I had
in
the
our
101.
blind.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I brought
Yeah,
the
so-
101. And
So we don't have a lot of Wild Turkey
We're not-
in our arsenal yet.
Well, we've done rare breed too. We've
Yeah.
tried that.
Yep.
It's
We're
pretty
not
good.
like huge turkey drinkers, so
Yeah.
we kind of have fiddled around with the 101, and then we're interested in getting into more of the Russell's Reserves, things like that.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
And we've had Long Branch and things like that.
Oh, yeah,
too.
Long
But,
Branch. It's
yeah,
like
so
water.
this is our first kind of serious Wild Turkey product.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get it open.
Well, he opens the classic subscribe. You're gonna hear a little ding.
Ding ding.
Subscribe. Click the button. We actually just hit 100 subscribers.
Yeah,
the
thank
other
you
day,
guys. We appreciate it.
which is awesome.
Like our videos, all it is a
Taylor
button
needs
push.
a knife. And so thank you for the 100 subscribers we have. Also, we have an Instagram at 3 Bourbonniers. Give us a follow on there. We always do a little teaser like Tuesday nights before we upload the actual video Wednesdays.
Yeah, so you can kind of see what we're doing ahead of time.
Yeah, and we're actually going to get into some other stuff, some Instagram reels, and
Maybe
try
some,
to get more
maybe some
involved
Reddit
in-
or something.
Yeah.
Some other avenues. So
Oh
keep
yeah,
watching.
and this is a great time to disclose. We decided to only do 2 cabin fever videos.
Oh yeah.
Elmer T. Lee and
Yeah.
Weller Foolproof. We were on our one time a year getaway up north, and it got a little out of hand, and we just couldn't film anymore. So,
Yeah, we had a good time. It got a little late, and we decided to,
Decided to hold off.
we'll save it for
We
back at the,
figured the quality of the content would diminish greatly.
Yeah.
or get better depending on how you look.
Or
at
get
it.
better.
That's a good point.
But we
Let's talk
didn't
about the
have
bottle while I get I'm gonna pop the cork.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god, this is serious.
Whoa.
I heard about.
This is metal and heavy and
Whoa!
wood and
Yeah, that's got
some copper.
dude.
I mean, it's just some metal, but
that's like a.
Ooh.
honestly, probably
Paperweight.
the coolest bottle.
This is actual wood in here
Maybe.
too.
It's up there.
It's up
There's
there.
wood. There's a chunk of wood in there.
Yeah. So for those of you at home, this has got brass with wood in between it, and it's actually a hefty. It's not a Chub Scout. It's a hefty bourbon. So. or
It's not
cork.
a Chub Scout.
Dude, that's like a paperweight.
Thank you,
Put that
sir.
in your office.
I'm quite thirsty. Thank you.
The bottle though is cool. I mean, we're kind of.
It's very cool.
I'm gonna be honest.
The
I
shape
think
is
it's
amazing.
I think it's the coolest bottle in
Yeah.
whiskey, in my
Yeah.
opinion. I think it might even, for me, it might even beat out
Smoke wagon.
Smoke Wagon.
Really?
I just think it's so.
Dude, it's got the
classic.
wax guns.
Yeah, that's cool, but this is such a classic looking bottle, and it's got the embossing. I don't know. I just think it's
Yeah.
Nobody else is
it's got the cool
embossing for
cork.
some reason. It's
Yeah.
very rare. So
Yeah.
I like that it kind of goes around the bottle too. Pretty cool.
immediately, I love the color of this bourbon. This is a bourbon color right here.
Yeah.
It's not red. It's not super light. It's.
Yeah, it's
Oh my gosh.
like a nice rich copper color.
Look at the legs on
is-
that, dude.
That is amazing.
It's
That is perfect sweetness
Wow.
with some oak.
it's a Wild Turkey nose. I mean, to
yeah,
me,
we
I
get-
get almost a 101 on the nose.
Yeah.
Very cinnamon.
I'm getting a lot of vanilla. I mean,
Vanilla.
vanilla marshmallow. Almost like a toasted s'more.
Vanilla bean, vanilla bean ice cream.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Is, I mean, the oak
Caramel.
definitely on toasted. noses, I always get a lot of oak. It's just kind of.
Man, that is just like there is no proof on that for 101. There's
any
like
fruitiness on that.
No,
it's
it's very dessert.
Yeah.
It's a dessert nose. Honestly.
It's got.
Yeah, you could pour this over ice cream and it would be delicious.
Honestly, did you say s'mores? Like
It's got like a hint of chocolate with some vanilla and marshmallow, and
I'm pulling that more.
a little graham cracker.
I do get baking spices on the nose. Like I really get like if you're sticking your nose into some pepper or some cinnamon, that's kind of what I'm smelling.
See, this falls in line with one of those like car freshener bourbons that I would just wear.
I would rock this.
And
I would
burn
rock
his incense and
smells sweet. Smells like it's gonna be a dessert. Should we go in?
Let's do it.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Oh man, I'm excited.
Ooh.
Wow.
Holy cow! Okay, it's still finishing.
Dude, mouthfeel for days.
That is so thick.
That's
sweeter. It made me like pucker, kind of like a hard candy.
It's tastes candy up front. I'm gonna get another
chocolate
sip
chip cookie dough. I'm getting on the finish.
I'm gonna get another sip before I.
That is a great mouthfeel, but yeah, before I dive into finish.
I get that toasted oak up front, hard.
So this is really enjoyable, but holy cow, is that a short finish? Medium, short to medium?
I think it's a medium finish.
Probably medium.
It tapers off really quick, but I'm getting that like candied like pucker in the back of my...
The texture stays in your mouth, but the finish kind of dulls out.
Yeah, you're right. I feel it
there.
I feel it, but there's not like...
I think it's mostly just like the burn, like a mild burn.
There's not like cinnamon or anything lingering. It's just like you can tell something's there, but the pop of flavor is definitely front.
Yeah,
forward.
it's all right up front.
Yeah, which is enjoyable. Like this is perfect for like.
It's a balanced burn between
heavy,
mouth, throat, and chest. Like it kind of just slowly burns everywhere.
This immediately comes to mind as an after dinner bourbon.
It's very sweet up front.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm having troubles like pinning it down to certain flavors.
Yep.
In the pour, and that really hasn't happened very often. Like usually I can find like one or two things up front that I can taste, but this is kind of just, it's a lot coming at me. I even get like a little bit of bitter, almost like peanut shell in the front too.
Yeah.
That kind of travels through to the finish, but really it's a lot of like burnt brown sugar with like almost powdered sugar mixed in up front to me. That's what I get up front. I don't really get like a lot of honey or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's more like a cakey sweetness than like a honey or something.
Yeah, like a baked sweetness.
Yeah.
The finish, it hangs around, but there's nothing like flavorful there.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit alarming for the price point we're at.
Yeah.
I do like how it's not overwhelming. There's no deep Kentucky hug or burn.
Yeah. It's easy drinker.
It's very very easy to sip.
But I would agree. Is there anything standing out to you?
Okay, so here's the thing. When you spend this amount of money, you want it to stand out in some way. I don't want to buy a $170 bottle and get a slightly better tasting Eagle Rare, right? I don't want that. I want something that stands out, is different. This to me is it's a very nice texture. It's very easy to drink. It's very like delicate. But like it's delivering vanilla, it's delivering caramel, it's delivering oak, it's delivering everything that every whiskey delivers. So maybe that's why it's just hard to pick anything different out of it.
Well, imagine. I hate comparing like the unicorns, but like Joseph Magnus cigar.
Oh my gosh, they're the same price.
And that's a finished one, so it's not really comparing apples to apples.
Sorry,
but
I'm going off a
get
price point.
Yeah,
That's there's the things that your money can buy.
Yeah, no, I get it. Well, should we just go into try by tonight then?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, and we'll describe it after. Okay. All right. Who wants to go first? I mean,
you know what? I'll do it. I'll go first. So, toasted whiskeys. There are a crap load now. Woodford nailed it. Old Forester nailed it, and those are tough to beat. And to me, this offers some differences to those, like texture, I think the main thing is texture, and I think it's just like a little smoother. It's got a little more proof. But
silkiness.
the problem is, it's $120 more. So I'm gonna go deny, full on deny.
Fair enough.
This doesn't offer anything. You don't get buy 3 Woodford double oaks instead of this. You're good. All right.
I'm gonna go next
Go
because I
ahead,
feel
yeah.
like you might have some hard.
I'm still kind of thinking on
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm still dissecting. This is taking a while.
It's good. Don't get me wrong, but 175, no way.
Great nose. I love how it almost feels light. It's a light bourbon in terms of like, it's not smoke wagon in your face. It's not going to be overbearing with like Joseph Magnus cigar. It's not, for, these $100 bottles ish. This is 170. That I'm gonna deny. I think for that price point, you are flirting with a lot of big hitters in the game.
Yeah.
And I think this would be great around like the $79.99 mark.
I mean, I could even say 100. I'd even give it 100 since it's such a rare.
But when you compare this to other toasteds, like
Yeah.
But it is. I'll get to it. But
Yeah.
it is. You got 14-year-old whiskey.
there is
in there,
14-year
so, like,
whiskey in there.
I mean, you're talking some extra age, right?
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
just
think-
go into I got my.
I mean,
Yeah.
and you're deny. So so I'm gonna be a deny as well.
Ah, okay.
So that's 3 denies
Right.
for us, and really it's only based on the fact that it's $175.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yep.
To me, really, I'm getting like this bitter note throughout, which I
I did
really,
get that. It's
interesting,
which
yeah.
is really off-putting,
Yeah.
and I do get even like a little bit of nuttiness in
It's
it.
almost maybe because of the aging. Too much oak.
It's
flavor.
just older Wild Turkey 101 to me. In fact,
That's really,
like
really
you can
weird.
almost just go buy Wild Turkey 101 for $20 or so, and just drink that instead, and it's $150 cheaper than this. It's a fun bottle. I think it's fun to
Looks
chase.
cool.
So like, and if you're a Wild Turkey fan, you're gonna love it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're like Wild Turkey's my profile. This is the stuff that I drink all the time. You're gonna be obsessed with this. Of course, we don't really drink that much Wild Turkey. to be
No, we
totally
don't.
honest. So for us, this is a totally different story. $175 better be coming with something special. It better have that crazy finish. It better have that flavor bomb up front. This is just a little bit too weak for me to spend $175 on. And thank God
We split it.
we can split something like that.
Yep.
I would not recommend that you go out and buy this bottle if you're not a huge Wild Turkey fan. Stick with the regular 101 and you're going to be just fine. Buy
Oh,
those
yeah.
Russells, you'll be just fine. If you see one and you want to buy it and maybe trade it for something that you enjoy more, go ahead and do that. But yeah
Just definitely take a step back and think about whether or not it's worth it.
Well, I feel like we all, between nosing and tasting, we all kind of look at each other and go like, "That's crazy good." You know what I mean? And then in this, I was kind of like,
the nose.
I hope I'm not the odd man
nose-
out here because I did,
The nose was a little more, at least compared to the palate. To me, the nose had a little more going on. Like I
agree.
smelled hard vanilla, I mean,
The
I guess
nose
it
had me
did. I
excited.
guess it was hard vanilla and hard caramel, but it's what every whiskey kind of offers, and I want something
Right.
different.
I think you're right. Like you're on the right track, right? The nose had us so excited.
Yeah.
And then the palate just kind of fell short a little bit. It's good.
Yeah.
It's great whiskey. It's 14-year-old turkey. It's good stuff. But it just doesn't live up to the hype.
Price is
Right.
just, it's a gut punch.
I think that'll do it then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Thank you guys for watching. Have you tried any of the Master's Keep? I think they do a different one every year,
They
right?
do one every
So
year.
this is a toasted one.
Yep.
So if you had any of the others, let us know. If you tried this one, what are your thoughts on this compared to some of the other toasted, like double oaked and
Yeah.
stuff? Like to me, that would be interesting to try them back to back. But anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on Instagram. Check out our next video. It's Hitter Holiday. I don't think we even mentioned that. We got some big hitters coming right around the corner still.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one.
Cheers.
Bourbon Years out.